My global viewers, you all know that we are with New York Indian. ah, My global viewers, you all know that we are this whole week with New York Indian Film Festival 2022. I want to invite one more time our Mana TV International family to join this special event. Yes, of course, we are meeting all the producers, directors, and of course, you have met the festival director as well through us. It's my pleasure tonight to introduce Divya Karnare, who actually made a documentary. And now I would love to ask him. See, he is smiling at us. I mean, almost trying to smile at us because he's quite tense that how people are going to take his movie. And, this is a documentary. And of course, I mean, when you see the name, it's like 15 seconds a lifetime. You feel like it's a thriller. You feel like that, whoa, something's going to happen here, but I don't know what it is. So first, let me introduce him because he is actually the director of the film and he's the co-producer. He is the assistant editor and whatnot. I mean, seriously, Divya, great, great, great job. Like putting all this feather on your hat. It's kind of so hard. But how are you and how much tense you are today?
Thank you for asking me so many questions. I'm doing good. I'm very excited with the film. And I'm nervous because these interviews are kind of very new to me. And this is my first film. So it's kind of a very new world for me. I am also kind of figuring out how to give answers, what not to say, what to say. So it's kind of very new for me. But I'm excited.
Okay, what not to say, I'm not going to ask you, all right? Because I just want you to be in a very safe place right now. So I'm
Yeah.
just going to ask you, yes, I'm just going to ask you that I understand that a director can be editor. I mean, he can sit with the editor and let them know that how he wants his vision to go. But how come you are sometime you are the writer yourself, sometime you are the co-producer yourself. So how you are managing all these roles together?
The answer is simple. When you don't have budgets, you learn to do everything. So we did not have a lot of budget. Therefore, I had to do and figure out how to do. Like there was no other way to make the film. I had to anyway get the film made. That was my main task. So I did every role as much as possible, and I did not have any assistants on the film as well. No one, any of the HODs don't have any assistants on the film. So that's one of the credible things as well.
Your words are true to itself because I understand what you are talking about. Because I mean, like budget for documentaries, I think it's not yet like, like we really cannot say that it's a lot, right? Because you always, yes, because the focus or the storytelling is in a totally different way that you guys make it. So why you really chose to make documentaries, since this is you, like you were saying that this is your first interview, of course, but you have made quite a lot of documentaries. So what really made you to think about that this is the genre that I want to follow?
The answer to documentaries is I like the human approach towards it. I like the realistic kind of things that are there in general in life as well. But why documentaries? As in, I wanted to make. I was working with a YouTube channel called Bhadipa. It was a regional YouTube channel, and I used to work with them in the fiction space and non-fiction space as well. But after a point, I got to know that to make fiction, you must have some kind of resources and some kind of, at least some kind of backing or funding to just make a good or a decent film, because I do not want to make bad films in general. So why documentaries is because I had a small team. Why documentaries is because I did not have a lot of resources, and it was just something new I wanted to explore, and I also wanted to try my hands on if I could just make a film or that was at a longer length, because I had been involved in short form content, but I wanted to check myself if I had the persistence, the patience, and the rigor to work on a film for such a long time. Even this project that had started, this was, I thought that it will be a 3 to 6 month project. It will get over very easily. But then eventually, when I started it, I got into the world. I got to know that this is not it. You'll have to give it so much more. And then what started as a 3 month journey eventually became a 2 year long journey. So I started in October 2019, and the film got the complete cut and everything got ready by November 2021. So it took 2 years.
My God. Yeah, because in between we had our rough days and things like that. Yes, of course, I know. And since you just worked alone, I think that it was not that bad for you to handle the COVID situation and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but I was during the COVID pandemic was happening. I was dealing with some other things because I was making other film as well. So I was working on another film as well. That film is a personal film with my grandma. So I was working on that as well, and I was simultaneously editing this film as well. But I like to say that I have not made this film alone. I have a team of people who helped me make this film and achieve my vision. But yeah, the pandemic was good because I had my family around me, and my brother was there, my grandmother was there. She eventually passed away, and my mother was also there. So it was a good time for me.
So Divya, it's really good to know that you are surrounded by family. So actually, the innovation, I think, or the creativity was more for you at the time because, like, being with the family and you feel like, okay, let's do this, let's do that, let's try out. So that was a quite good effort that you have put into because my God, I don't mind to say 2 years because there's so many things you have put together by yourself. So that's quite a lot. So now I really don't like, I do watch family movies, I do watch romantic movies, but if you ask me, I'm a person for horror films and mostly like the thrillers, okay, murder mysteries and all those. So 15 seconds of a lifetime. So as I told you guys earlier also, that attracted me, that name attracted me. So what our viewers will watch in it, you just give me a little bit of hint.
Yeah, sure. Firstly, I would like to a bit disappoint you because this is not a thriller film at all. This is not a horror film at all. It's a family-driven film. It's a film about a family. So it's during like it's the film is based upon a boy who dreams of becoming a TikTok star in the onset of 2019, 2020, when TikTok was on a very much high in India. There were more than 200 million users that were using this app, and I kind of explore this boy's journey of becoming a TikTok star and whether he becomes one or not. And it's about his passion, it's about his drive towards becoming that, and whether his family supports him or not, and whether his dreams get completed or not. The film is about that, and it's based on the backdrop of the TikTok culture that was there in India. So it's a fun, crazy film with all the nuances, with all fun, with a lot of music, and it's a fun ride, I'll say, for that matter. And it's heartfelt at the same time.
Oh, okay. So all the TikTok lovers, you know that this is a movie that you can really watch, and I think that others will be motivated by it because so many things are out there. Exactly, you're right, Divya. So much creative things and so much innovative things that we can see in all those reels. But at the same time, I am really confused now because you said it's a family film with like the people who are doing TikTok, and then it's a documentary. So how you merge these two things together? Because that is really amazing. Because mostly what we think about documentary is that we're not going to understand the language of the director. I mean, it is going to be a little hard to understand. So those are the things that's in our regular viewers' mind. So what you will be saying about that?
Yeah. So first of all, I would like to say that though the film is about TikTok and it's about there, but there are a lot of films that talk about the informative side of TikTok and all those things that are there in the world, that are actually there in the world. But I, as a person, was more of interested of what kind of goes in the minds of the people. Why do they want to become TikTok stars? And the film is not at all academic in that sense. Like it's a fun-filled ride. It's about a boy who wears these fancy clothes, who colors his hair, who goes against his family, and it has a lot of drama and all these things are there. There's a lot of fun-filled entertainment, but at the same time, it's heartfelt by the end of
Hmm.
the film. And I would also like to say that there are many moments which will just leave you, which will just leave you in splits, I guess, because uh, characters in the film are very interesting. And I would like to say this is not at all an academic film. It's strictly a fun film and heartfelt at the same time.
All right. So, my viewers, you got this idea now. So, but we want to wish Divya that this film should get an award, of course, because it's a hard work. And I know that everyone is tense now because 1 or 2 more days left to know who are the winners in 2022 NYIFF. And I know that you all are watching and you also registered yourself for this fantastic gallery of movies. Almost 60 movies are out there that you can watch till 14th of this month. And I know that you would love it because the whole festival is virtual this year to have more viewers like me who really thinks like that, oh, I have to get up and go. So hey, please help yourself because this is such a fantastic time that you can spend with your family, and it will be a really quality time to watch these fantastic films made by all these talented personalities. So thank you, Divya, so much for sharing your thoughts and your vision and things with us. And we would love to wish you from our Mana TV International family all the best, and hope the best one wins. That's what we can say.
Yeah.
And your final words to our viewers.
Yeah. I hope that you all watch 15 Seconds a Lifetime. It's not at all an informative documentary that will leave you clueless. So please watch it. And if you like it, if you dislike it, please tell us. We'd love to know what you felt about the film. Please watch 15 Seconds a Lifetime.
So, my global viewers, I hope you loved it. And you know that we are trying this whole week to give you the glimpses from 2022 NYIFF. And well, stay with us because 14th is a big day and you will be with us and we will show you what is really happening and who are the winners of this year's film festival. Till then, good night, goodbye, and stay safe.